Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that could completely change the way you look at financial success. Emotional intelligence, the key to building lasting wealth. You might think that the path to financial success is all about having a high IQ, going to the best schools, or coming from the right family background. But what if I told you there's something else that matters even more? Something that can determine whether you thrive financially or struggle for years to come. Stick around, because what we're about to cover might just shift your entire perspective on wealth building and the way you approach your finances from here on out. Let's jump right in. There's been a groundbreaking study that followed 1,000 children over 40 years, and the results were clear. The biggest predictor of financial success wasn't academic performance or IQ. It was emotional intelligence, EQ. Now, I know what you're probably thinking, but isn't intelligence the key to success? Doesn't being academically gifted or coming from a well-off family set the stage for wealth? Here's the thing. While these factors certainly help, emotional intelligence plays a much bigger role than most people realize. So, what exactly does EQ mean? Let's break it down into 5 key areas that play a huge role in your financial success. Positive focus. First up, positive focus. People with high emotional intelligence are masters at focusing on what's going right, even when things aren't perfect. Instead of dwelling on failures or setbacks, they stay optimistic, resilient, and forward-focused, which allows them to bounce back from tough situations faster and keep pushing toward their goals. Think about Jessica. After losing a big client, instead of letting the failure derail her, she stays positive. She looks for the silver lining, reevaluates her approach, and focuses on finding new opportunities. This mindset helps her to bounce back quickly, learn from her mistakes, and move forward with renewed determination. This kind of mindset isn't just a feel-good concept. Research shows that people with a positive outlook are much more likely to persist with their financial goals, even when obstacles arise. They're able to see the bigger picture and keep going, even when things look tough, which ultimately contributes to their long-term success. They view failure as a lesson, not a roadblock. Listening skills. Next up, listening skills. High EQ individuals are really good at listening, not just hearing, but actively listening to others. They take the time to understand different perspectives before making any decisions. This skill is absolutely critical in financial matters, especially when it comes to negotiating, managing teams, and building strong relationships. Let's talk about Mark. He's in a business meeting, and his colleague shares an insight that others might have overlooked. Instead of jumping in with his own thoughts, Mark listens carefully and picks up on a valuable nugget that helps him make a smarter investment decision. By listening to his team and partners, Mark uncovers opportunities he might have missed otherwise. And this isn't just about being a good listener in meetings. It's about listening to your financial advisors, understanding what your clients want, and even listening to the market. The best financial decisions are often the ones made after understanding all sides and gathering all the information available. Listening is more than just being polite. It's a strategic skill that can lead to better deals, fewer mistakes, and stronger relationships, key ingredients for long-term wealth building. Admission of mistakes. Now let's talk about admission of mistakes. This one might surprise you. High EQ individuals understand that no one is perfect, and they're not afraid to admit when they're wrong. They see mistakes as learning opportunities rather than something to be ashamed of. This trait is particularly important in business and finance, where taking risks is part of the game. Take Sam, for example. He launched a startup, and things didn't go as planned. Rather than blaming external circumstances, he takes full responsibility for the mistakes he made along the way. Instead of dwelling on his failures, he analyzes them, learns from them, and uses those lessons to refine his strategy for his next venture. The truth is, the richest people don't have a perfect track record. They just know how to fail forward, how to admit mistakes, learn from them, and use that knowledge to improve their next move. They're not afraid to innovate or take calculated risks because they know that every setback is an opportunity to grow. Empathy. Next, we have empathy. It's easy to overlook this one when thinking about financial success, but being able to understand and share the feelings of others is one of the most powerful skills in business. Empathy not only improves personal relationships, but can also be a huge asset when managing a team, leading clients, or even negotiating deals. Meet Rachel. As a manager, she notices when her team is feeling stressed or overwhelmed. Instead of just piling on more work or ignoring the issue, she takes steps to ease their burden. She understands their concerns, listens to their needs, and provides the support they need to succeed. This empathy not only boosts morale, but also helps to increase productivity and profits, making her business grow even more. Empathy can also help you in your personal financial life. When you understand where others are coming from, you can negotiate better deals, communicate more effectively with clients, and build stronger relationships. It's about being able to put yourself in someone else's shoes and act accordingly. When you empathize with your employees, customers, or partners, they're more likely to trust you, which leads to greater opportunities for wealth creation. Emotion regulation. And finally, let's talk about emotion regulation. High EQ individuals are the ones who can keep their cool, especially in stressful or high-stakes situations. Instead of allowing their emotions to take over and make rash decisions, they're able to regulate how they feel and think more clearly, even in the face of adversity. Here's John's story. The stock market is crashing, and everyone around him is panicking, but John stays calm and focused. He evaluates the situation with a clear head and makes decisions that help his company weather the storm and emerge stronger. By keeping his emotions in check, he's able to stick to his long-term strategy rather than being swept away by short-term market fluctuations. Emotion regulation is a key component of managing money wisely. When you're not letting your emotions control your financial decisions, you're more likely to stick to your plan, resist impulsive purchases, and make smarter investments. This ability to stay grounded during emotional moments is something that wealthy people use to their advantage all the time. Wrapping up. So what does all this mean for you? Well, this study clearly showed that people with higher emotional intelligence tend to secure higher incomes, develop better saving habits, and avoid falling into common financial traps. They're better equipped to manage the ups and downs of life, make smarter decisions, and navigate the complexities of wealth building with confidence and clarity. On the flip side, those with lower emotional intelligence often struggle financially. They may make impulsive decisions, have trouble handling stress, or fail to learn from their mistakes. But here's the good news. EQ is something you can improve. By working on your emotional intelligence, you'll be better equipped to handle financial challenges, make better decisions, and ultimately build long-lasting wealth. So, if you want to increase your chances of financial success, start developing your emotional intelligence. Focus on staying positive, listening better, learning from your mistakes, understanding others, and keeping your emotions in check. The wealthier you get, the more you'll realize how much your emotional intelligence impacts your ability to succeed. That's all for today, folks. If you found this video valuable, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more insights. And hey, drop a comment below. Let us know what emotional intelligence strategies you're going to start using to level up your wealth. Until next time.